Hey there, welcome to Her Green Space, a channel for people who find peace in plants and joy in simple greenery. If your home has a few plant corners, or maybe more than a few, if you've ever checked on your snake plant like it's a pet, or if watering your plants feels like therapy, you're in the right place. I'm someone who started with zero plant knowledge and a snake plant in a dark corner. And now, well, let's just say I've made all the mistakes so you don't have to. In this video, I'm sharing 9 simple but powerful tips that have helped me truly understand snake plants, how to keep them not just alive, but actually thriving. Let's get into it. People say snake plants can live in low light, and they can, but living isn't the same as thriving. For a long time, mine sat silently in a shadowy hallway. Alive, yes, but frozen in time. Then I moved it to a window, where sunlight filtered in like quiet music each morning. It stretched, it colored, it grew, it woke up. Bright indirect light is best. Even a small dose of morning sun or a simple grow light makes all the difference. Because, like us, plants crave more than just existence. They crave energy, they crave light. Most houseplants die from too much affection, and snake plants are no exception. I once watered mine like clockwork every week. What I got? Soft, drooping leaves. It wasn't neglect that hurt it. It was overcare. Now I wait until the soil feels dry all the way through. Bone dry. Once every few weeks in warm seasons, even less when it's cold. Pro tip: a wooden stick or chopstick is your best ally. Insert, pull out, and if it's dry, your plant is ready. Then water deeply and let it rest. In love and in plant care, less can sometimes be everything. We often think bigger is better, but snake plants beg to differ. They like it tight. Root-bound means secure, familiar, comfortable. I once gave mine a gorgeous oversized pot. It looked stunning, but underneath, the roots drowned in excess moisture. The plant suffered. What works? A pot just slightly larger than the root ball? And if you can, choose terracotta. It breathes, just like your plant. Sometimes the safest place to grow is not the biggest, but the coziest. The magic of a plant starts below the surface. Snake plants come from dry, rocky places. They need air, not soggy soil. Ordinary potting mix can suffocate their roots. Now I blend my own 2 parts cactus or succulent mix, 1 part perlite, a dash of orchid bark for extra airiness. Think of it this way: your plant's soil should echo its origins, loose, fast-draining, alive with breath. I used to mist my snake plant like a ritual. It felt nurturing, until I noticed something wrong. Snake plants aren't rainforest dwellers, they're desert-born. Water in their crown can lead to rot, soft, mushy leaves, silent suffering. Instead, wipe leaves gently with a damp cloth, or give them a rare, quick rinse, letting water drain completely. Sometimes love isn't adding more, it's knowing when not to. One morning, I noticed a tiny green shoot, a pup poking out like a shy hello. Snake plants create quietly, through rhizomes beneath the soil. When they feel safe, they give more. Want to propagate? Separate the pup with clean shears. Pot in the same gritty mix. Water lightly. And just like that, another piece of green joy begins. Winter comes. Your snake plant pauses. It's not broken. It's wise. Growth slows. Leaves sit still. But underground, the plant is gathering strength. In this time, water even less. Hold off on fertilizer. Let stillness be your offering. There's a quiet lesson here, that deep, meaningful growth often happens out of sight. Snake plants do more than sit pretty. They clean your air. They convert carbon dioxide into oxygen at night. They soften a space. They calm a room. Best place? Beside your bed. Let it breathe beside you while you sleep. A natural purifier. A silent companion. In many cultures, snake plants are protectors. They ward off negativity, invite luck, stand for endurance. But to me, they're a mirror of quiet strength. They thrive through neglect, grow without drama. Root deeply and ask for little. And maybe that's the most inspiring part. To bloom quietly, to hold space, to thrive in stillness. And there you have it. 9 quiet but powerful truths about the snake plant. If this video brought peace to your heart or helped you see your plant with new eyes, share it with someone who finds joy in green things. And don't forget to subscribe to where we grow not just plants, but a softer, more mindful way of living. Until next time, stay rooted, stay kind, and let your corner of the world bloom, one gentle leaf at a time.